food addiction is a bitch. Welcome back to Steak Insanity. I'm your host, David, and this channel is about my carnivore diet adventure. And today, or tonight, I want to talk about food addiction and how difficult it is to deal with. Because it can be really difficult, and it's what I struggle with. And I also have some thoughts on why I've been struggling maybe so much lately. I think I've really been struggling to stay on the diet. And like I said, over the last couple of videos, I've mentioned that. My weight hasn't really moved. I haven't been going to the gym as much because I've been injured. And I've been using the excuse that I've been busy or I was injured or whatever. And I've really been trying to figure out and understand is there something that I've been doing that's causing me to struggle so much. And I think I may have a clue. And I think for me, I don't think absolutely this applies to anyone else. I think this is just for me. But I've noticed that I haven't been logging anything. I haven't been logging my weight. I certainly haven't been logging my meals. I haven't been logging my time, my stuff in the gym, any of my sort of life metrics that I started off very dutifully measuring and monitoring when I started. I haven't been doing that. And I suspect that that's a big part of why I've struggled to stay on the diet and everything else. There's an old saying that's, what gets measured gets monitored. Let me see if I can find it, because now that's going to bug me. What gets measured gets managed. Yeah. What gets measured gets managed. And the idea behind that is that if you're paying attention to something and you're measuring it and you're writing it down, then you actually manage that process. And if you're not, then obviously it's not important enough and you don't tend to do anything with it. And thinking about it, this is what happened last time. So if you go back and watch some of my old videos from 2024, you'll see that I got to a point where I was like, fuck this, I'm not going to track anything anymore. I'm just going to do the diet. It's all going to be fine, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I stopped recording videos. And that's when the wheels came off. And that's when I ended up cheating more, because there's some weird thing in my brain that says, oh, well, if you're not writing it down, then no one's going to know. And so you can go and do it. And look, again, I've said this tons of times. If you want a channel where, you've got somebody who's perfect and just goes, yeah, no, it's fine. Just eat some eggs, just eat some meat. And that's all you need to do. And you're going to lose tons of weight and you're going to do all this. And it's really simple. You just do these things and just don't eat the other stuff. That's not me. That's not my reality. My reality is I struggle constantly to not have certain things. I struggle constantly with food and with wanting to eat things. And I think that when I force myself to write down every single thing that I eat, it holds me accountable. And it's maybe that extra little bit of, I don't know, strength, mental strength or resolve or whatever you want to call it, that I need to have to maybe not have that one thing, because I know I have to write it down. And if I have to write it down, then that means I can be held accountable from someone else. There isn't anyone else. No one looks at no one looks at my stuff but me. And that's probably the worst, is I have to hold myself accountable for what I'm doing. And it sucks. Fucking sucks. I hate that I can't just eat what I want and do what I want and go to the gym or not go to the gym or whatever. But that's not reality, and that's not my life. And yeah, it sucks, man. But dying sucks. Dying probably sucks more. So I got to do something about it. So yeah. So I'm going to start logging everything again. I think that's the long and the short of it. I didn't do any weight. I do weigh myself every day still, or 6 out of 7 days. I weigh myself. The days that don't weigh myself are the mornings after I know maybe I wasn't as disciplined on the diet as I should have been. So I'm within myself. I'm probably scared maybe that I'm not going to like the number that comes up, so I just ignore it. I'm sure no one else has ever done that. Yeah, this is a bit raw tonight. I don't know what prompted it particularly. I went to the gym tonight. I had a good run. I ran 4K. I thought I'd run 5K, but I also had promised myself that I would only do half an hour of cardio at a time. So I got to 4K, and that was my half an hour. So I just thought, okay, I'm going to stop. But I felt good. I'm glad I went back. I decided to do some cardio because, again, I have a long history with sort of shoulder injuries, and my right shoulder was injured playing American football. And I had to have surgery on it. My left shoulder was always fine. Now my left shoulder is injured, and I can't even hardly do this motion with my arm stretched out with my palm turned down. If I turn it sideways, it seems to be better, but there's something weird going on with it. So I've been using that as a lame excuse not to go to the gym at all, instead of just going and doing leg workouts and doing some cardio and stuff. So I got back in the gym today. I'm glad I went. Feel a little better for it. I just need to be more disciplined, and I need to get back into doing some of those things that I stopped doing and see if that helps. So this is I don't know, it's not a 12-step, it's not dramatic like that, but hello, my name's Dave, and I've cheated on the diet, and I haven't been keeping track of my metrics, and that's meant that I haven't been as disciplined as I should. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I am today, and that's where I am tonight. I did check my weight this morning, and my weight hasn't really changed. So again, it's varying sort of up and down by a half a kilo or by a pound, pretty much day to day. It doesn't seem to have any direct relation to how much I drink during the day. It doesn't seem to have any relevant, like some days I feel like I constantly drink all day. I drink water all day. So, and my weight sometimes goes down, sometimes it seems up. It doesn't, I don't know. Whatever's going on with me is going on with me. And yeah. So anyway, that's where we are tonight. And thanks for watching. If you got this far, I appreciate all the people, everybody who subscribes. I really do. I appreciate everyone. And if you haven't subscribed and you've made it this far, please hit the subscribe button and the bell as well if you want to get notified when I update. I suspect that with the keeping track of stuff every day, maybe I need to get back to doing videos every day. It's just holding myself to account and knowing that other people hold me to account a little bit as well. Even if you don't, it makes me feel like you do. and maybe that's enough. I don't know. Um, I'm interested to know what other people's experience is. Do you get to a point that you find it's really a struggle? Like it's kind of easy in the beginning and it's fun and it's different and you're like, hey, okay, I'm on the diet and hey, I'm losing weight and this is amazing. And then months set in and you start to kind of, maybe you get a little lazy. Maybe you think, oh, I'll just have a little bit of this. And I'm doing so well. Maybe I can just have a little bit of this. I can have a little bit of peanut butter, or I can have a little bit of milk, or I can have some cheese, or I'll just have a biscuit. One biscuit isn't going to hurt anything. And then the next thing you know, your fucking carb addiction has grabbed you by the throat and all you want to eat is carbs. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what happens with you. Am I the only one? Maybe I am. Somehow I suspect I'm not, though. And anyway, just leaving it all out there for everybody, and hopefully we can all struggle forward together, and maybe we'll make something of this thing eventually. But that's it for tonight. I'm at an all-day events tomorrow. It's going to be a freaking hellscape to try and do anything with the diet. I do know that where I'm going in the morning, though, before the event starts, I know there's a place where I can get some breakfast. Unfortunately, well, maybe I'll just get up really early and have some breakfast at home. That would be the best thing, because then it doesn't cost any extra. So I can have some bacon and eggs or something first thing in the morning. And then I have 2 events in 2 different places. I have one out by me, and then I have one in London. And so maybe what I can do is stop in that cafe where I know I can get some food at lunchtime, and then I'll just get some lunch there that's diet friendly. And I'll just keep a bottle of water on me the rest of the day and try and stay away from coffees and teas and stuff with milk in it. And I will get back to writing everything down. So we'll start looking at some macros again, maybe by keeping track of everything, updating my spreadsheet. It's probably going to take me a good hour to update my spreadsheet anyway, with all the stuff that's missing. So I need to go back and do all that. But anyway, I'm just waffling on now. It's late. I just need to do the video before I go to bed, and then I'll be up and at it tomorrow. So probably no update tomorrow, but maybe one on Thursday. We'll see. Tell you what, I will commit to updating. It's Tuesday evening now. I'll commit to updating Thursday evening. We'll see how it's going then. We'll see if I've been able to keep track of everything again and see if that helps. So until Thursday, everybody have a good evening, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.